Hello everyone and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. As you can see, I've been hunting. I had to bring some food in to the camp here because they were in the red. They're in the yellow now,
Okay, let's take a look.
so I'm just going to go ahead and give them this last corpse here and then sell some things off and
Well
donate
done,
some
Smarty.
more stuff to them and get them squared away. But on today's episode, we're going to be doing
Sure, might as well make some money.
maybe
off
one
it.
of the, I don't know if it's the most difficult missions,
Thank you, Arthur.
but it's one that a lot of people have a whole bunch of trouble with. And it's the beginning of this big train robbery mission. In this part of it, you have to steal an oil tanker. So I'm going to show you how to do that the right way and all the wrong ways too. So let's get started.
Hey, Arthur. What do you want?
Uncle told me something about a train.
What did he say?
Mary Beth overheard something about a train full of wealthy folk rolling down through Scarlet Meadows just south of the state border.
Yes.
Need help with it?
I ain't even sure about doing it.
Come on. At night, not too guarded, it's perfect.
Nah, I ain't thought it through. Stopping a train, pain in the ass.
Sure, but what if we could force a train to stop?
Well, of course.
We get a wagon full of something flammable, oil. Put it on the tracks. They see it. They know they either have to stop or die. Ain't no train driver wants to be cooked alive.
That is kind of brilliant. For you. That is a real idea. I think that's the first time you ever had one of them.
Shut up.
You might be the first bastard to ever have half his brains eaten by a wolf and end up more intelligent.
So we doing it?
Yeah, we're gonna need ammunition, guns, look real frightening, and some dynamite to open up the train.
I'll get the supplies. Gotta head into town for Abigail anyway. Don't even ask. You go find us an oil wagon.
Yeah, I know just the place. They're always heading into that refinery.
There's an old rundown shack just over the border, north of a place called Dewberry Creek. Leave it hidden somewhere near there.
Now notice that he said the refinery. Now what they want you to do is they want you to go over here to this refinery and get one of these oil wagons. Now this refinery has a bunch of people in it. I mean a lot. And they are all armed to the teeth and want to kill you when you try to steal the wagons. That's what makes this mission almost impossible to do. It's so difficult because, I mean, you're in a fight for your life to try to get the thing, and then they chase you once you get it. It's horrible. So I'm going to show you, we'll start off with the wrong way. So we're going to head over there. Okay, we're here at the refinery. I'm going to show you there's a wagon at this entrance and a wagon at the other entrance. I'm going to do both. And I want to show you all the different ways that you can attempt to get the wagons from here and what the response is and how it happens. It's not pretty. We're going to do that for both of these wagons. I got to get my repeater here because I'm not going to have a chance without it. Okay. Damn it, it put it right back on my horse. Well, we're going to do it with our pistols because they're already pissed, and if I try to get it, they're going to kill me, so we're going to do the best we can here. Alright, so the wagon is right here to my left. Now, here's the first problem. This horse, as soon as gunfire starts, wants to run into the fence. So you can't get it to go anywhere. You can't back it up because it's scared to death. So now you're stuck. Now the horse is dead. There's no way I can take that wagon now. I'm screwed. Look at all the red dots on the minimap. This is insane. Look at all these guys. Now I have to somehow fight my way through all of these guys to get to the other wagon to try to get it out of here. Never going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Now I'm not going to let myself die. I'm going to try to kill. Well, there you go. I'm already dead. They surround you. They got you from every different angle. There's no possible way you can pull that off. I mean, it's possible, but it's not probable. It's very, very hard. So that's the first wagon, if you try to fight the guys first. Alright, now we're back. So, as you can see, fighting them there, that did not work. Come on, horse. Where you at? Alright, we're going to try this again. Get my damn rifle. Make sure I have it this time. But you have a little bit better of a chance with the rifle than you do with the pistols. And I'm going to kind of run way over around so they don't see me. And try to sneak up on that other wagon and do it the best way I can. Because I want you to see that I'm not just bum rushing in there like an idiot, running through the whole thing and alerting everybody long before I get to the wagon. I'm trying to do this as, what is that, a badger? Can I study it? Come on. Ah, he got away. Now the other wagon is located right over here by this entrance. Now, there's not as many guys standing by it, but you have the same problem. There's literally a guy leaning on it, so you have to kill him because they're going to shoot you if you try to take it. So now that you started shooting, same problem as before. A lot of guys. So I'm going to come over here and get into cover on this tree, and I'm going to try to... Of course, you got to move, dude. What are you doing? I'm going to try to be as careful as possible and kill these guys off. But you'll see once again, I'm going to be overwhelmed. I mean, there's just way too many enemies here. Now, if you do this over and over and over and over again, and you use a ton of health potions and all that, you'll eventually pull it off. But as you can see, they're coming from all different angles. They surround you, and once again, dead. So you can't get the wagon from either of these entrances. You can't just run up and steal the wagon from that entrance either, because there's a guy leaning on it and there's a guy at the gate, and they're going to shoot you. So here's what you do if you want to do it from this place. I'm going to show you how to successfully pull this off from the refinery if you choose to go to the refinery. I say if you choose because there's another spot that I'll show you after this that you can get this wagon with no trouble. Literally, you don't have to fight anybody. And not many people know about it either, because this is not the only spot where the oil refinery company has a wagon. They also have one over by Valentine. And I'll show you that next, but I'm going to show you how to actually get the wagon out of here without getting killed. So what we're going to do is we're going to ride our horse over here. And we're going to get off and we're going to make a beeline right for this wagon. Don't shoot, nothing. This way the horse is still lined up properly. The second you shoot, it runs into the fence. Now we have it. It was that easy. Now they're going to chase us. They're going to try to kill us. We're going to have to fight all the way to where we're going. But this way you spread the enemies out. So not everybody is piled on top of you. And you're not trying to fight 50 or 60 guys all at once. And if you hustle and you move your ass, you're not going to have to fight all of those guys. Some of them will catch you, yes, but not all of them. So I'm not going to do any cuts. I'm going to keep on rolling so that you can see exactly how often they come and how many of them there are. Now, I probably should have grabbed my rifle before I did this. This would have made this part a lot easier. It's a lot more difficult with the pistols because it takes more rounds to kill them. With the rifle, you can do one round if you hit them good. I'm also not taking the road. I'm going to kind of go cross country because I got to go to that yellow dot on my little mini map here. Now you have to be careful if you do this, because if you wreck this wagon, mission over. But I kind of know where I'm going, so I can pull this off. But as you can see, this is already 2 groups of people that I've had to fight. And I'm not even close to where I need to be yet. And they just keep coming after you. There's more chasing me right now, as you can see the red dot on the mini-map. And he'll be joined by friends, I promise you that. But I'm going to try to just hustle and get away as quick as I can. The faster you go, the fewer of these enemies you're going to have to fight. Because not as many will catch up to you. But you got to be careful, because all of these bumps and stuff like that, it's easy to hit a rock and wreck this thing, and that's mission over. Now I'm not going to finish this mission. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here a little ways. Once I get really close to that dot, which I'm at now, I'm just going to go ahead and wreck this wagon right up here at this fork, right into this sign. Boom. Okay. So now that'll kill the horses. Well, they live. But it should still end the mission, I would imagine. There we go. So the mission is over. So I failed. I could have succeeded on that one, because just right through those trees is where I have to take the wagon. But I don't want to finish the mission. I want to fail it so that I can show you the easier way to do it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and reload this, because I don't want to have all those deaths, because I lose money each time. Alright, so we are back here at the camp. We just finished talking to John. The whole thing we showed in the beginning, the whole dialogue, that just finished up. So we're going to go back here and we're going to jump on our horse. And we're going to head over to Valentine. I'm going to show you where this wagon is stashed that you can grab. Alright, right there it is. See, you were at Valentine. It is another wagon that's highlighted on the map, so you can find it very easily. We're going to go ahead and save here, because we've got all that done. That way, in case something crazy happens, I don't have to go sit through that entire dialogue again. Alright, so now we're just going to boogie on over to Valentine, and I will show you how to get this wagon. Okay, here we are at Valentine. Now the wagon is located just over here past this barn. Now this is the barn area where the sheep and all that stuff are. And this is the wagon right here. Now if you're quiet and you're cool, and you don't do anything stupid, you can walk up, grab this wagon, and haul ass. And nobody chases you. Now they notice that you took the wagon, because as you heard, somebody yelled, "Hey, shoot him!" So they know I got it. But nobody is around that has a horse or anything right there that can chase me. You saw I turned around and went right back by where I stole the wagon, because this is the faster way to get where I need to go. Nobody chased me. Now once again, I'm not going to do any cuts here. I'm going to roll straight over to the spot, so that you can see that not a single person chases me this entire time. It is a easy, uneventful trip, and it is the easiest way to do this part of the mission. And this part of the mission is extremely difficult if you try to get the wagon from the refinery. Now I'm going to pull up my map so that I can actually mark a path, because I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going, but just in case, I don't want to have to redo this again, so I'm going to make sure I get it right. But if you try to get this from the refinery, which is right over there to my left, is where the refinery is located, it is damn hard. Now I'm going to ride right by the refinery. If I turn left here, I go down to the refinery where we tried and tried and tried. I have their wagon. They own this wagon. They had it parked over in Valentine. I just stole it. And I rode away, and I rode right past the refinery, and nobody chased me. So I'm going to just continue on, and just be careful you don't crash, and you're golden. The reason I went off-road the other time is because I had guys chasing me. And if you go off-road, it makes that number of people chasing you less, because they're going to try to find you on the road. They're not going to try to find you off the road. So unless they can see you, they're going to keep on riding the road looking for you, and you're not going to be there. Now, you'll have a few that will find you, but nowhere near the amount that you would have if you took the road. But this time, I'm intentionally taking the road, because if anybody is going to chase me, this is where they're going to chase me at. And as you can see, nobody yet. I am just cruising along. And spoiler alert, nobody is going to chase me this entire time, because I already know that, because I know doing the mission this way, nobody chases you. But this is going to be proven once again when I get here. Now, I'm not that far away from this dot. It should be just up here in the trees. So I got to slow down a little bit and be careful, because there's a little path to take right here that you can easily miss. So we're just going to kind of pull up here to the yellow spot, and that's it. That will be the end of the mission. And as you can see, not a single enemy. Nobody bothered me. So if you're going to play the game and you get to this mission, that's how you do it. Don't go to the refinery. That is way harder. And this is so simple. Now I have to ride back to camp and let John know that I dropped this wagon off. And then when I finish that up, that will be the end of the mission. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ride back to camp, and I'll see you when I get there.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming into camp now. And John is right where we left him. So we're just going to clean my horse. Look at him. He is dirty as hell. Now, I'm not a neat freak or anything like that. I don't really mind that my horse is a little dusty. But my horse absolutely minds that he's a little dusty, or she's a little dusty, because it's a girl. She'll get pissed off, and she will not listen when I try to whistle for her, and she'll just be a pain in the butt if you don't keep her clean and fed. So that's why I make sure she's clean. But we're going to head right over here. Under this tree is where John is hanging out. I don't want to talk to you. I got to talk to John. And we're just going to finish this thing up so you can see the end of it. And then that'll be the end of the mission.
John?
Let's get on.
Good. And you?
Got everything we need.
Good. I think we need another man. Charles?
I'll go get him. Meet us at the wagon when you can.
Sure.
See, Arthur? Ain't that dumb.
Next time, let the wolves eat all your brain. Then you'll be a genius.
All right, there we go. Mission is done. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And thanks for hanging out with me. Till I speak to you again, love many, trust few, and do harm to none. God loves you, and so do I. Bye-bye.